We move on to the story now. A massive boost for the Eastern Cape's entertainment industry and economy, as 60 million rand has been set aside for the production of 3 new TV productions in the province. Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture MEC Fezeka Nkomonye made the announcement earlier this week. The MEC's spokesperson, Busisiwe Jamsane Mantashe, joins me now to tell us more about this. Thank you so much, Busisiwe, for your time. So firstly, 60 million rand is a huge boost indeed. How are you hoping this is going to alter the arts and entertainment landscape in the province?
Very good evening, Andy. The department has actually put aside 20 million rand for the investment into film, 8 of which will be divided into 2 drama series that will be shot and filmed in the Eastern Cape. We've contracted 2 producers that are from the province that will begin shooting a film, a 9-series film, and the other will be a 13-episode film. The rest of the amount, which totals up to about 50 million, is a money that comes from our partner, which we have partnered with, Cheza Pictures. We have then put in that film television series 10 million rand so that they can shoot it here in the province, because without then the investment from the province, which equals to 10 million, they wouldn't have able to come film here. They would have filmed in Joburg and continue telling the story of the Eastern Cape from Gauteng. We are really hoping that this lays a foundation into which we are able to lobby more producers to come into the province. The province was formerly a province where we had films that were shot here in the province, whether it's Chacha, Ingqumbo Yeminyanya, Ityala Lamawele. And over the years, we've seen a change in that we no longer see ourselves as being the playmakers in the film industry. And so by this investment, we are hoping that we are going to go back to the game, and it will no longer be KZN, Gauteng and Cape Town that are the kingmakers when it comes to film. But over and above that, and we are hoping this will create opportunities for young people in the province. We continue to be one of the poorest province in the country with high unemployment rate. And so we are making strides in making sure that the youth finds jobs, but over and above that, they're able to create their own job opportunities. So we're looking at creating employment, but also creating the Eastern Cape as a tourism destination and a film hub for the country.
Do you have the necessary infrastructure to keep a lot of the services, the procurement, and especially talent local?
We've got plenty of talent, and when you look in the films that are on our screens, whether you're talking telenovelas, short dramas, whether you're talking script writers, producers, or even actors, the province continues to feed the country with the best of the best actors and talent. The problem, though, is infrastructure, and we are hoping that this investment is a foundation in which we lay a foundation where we are able to deal with infrastructure challenges. That's why the MEC has been engaging also municipalities and other departments, because some of the challenges would speak to things outside the department, issues of road infrastructure and other challenges. And so we're working together with municipalities, but also working together with filmmakers, we're also working together with suppliers, because one of the challenges when filmmakers come into the province is that they have to bring everything from Joburg, the equipment, your cameras and all those things, because they are not much in the province. But that would speak to the issue of having the funds, because a typical camera for a TV production would cost you about 1 million, and no one has that money. And so we're hoping that as we continue to bring in these TV producers, these film producers, we will start then to see a shift in terms of how people see things, in terms of businesses that begin to open up in the province, and will eventually be at a point where a producer can just come to the province and find everything here. At this point, the infrastructure, we don't have it, but we are hoping that as we continue to invest into film and producers sees that we are open for business in the province, they will start coming in and infrastructure will start developing as we progress towards where we want to see ourselves as the province.
Tell us a little bit about the productions that are on the cards, where they're being shot, what the storylines revolve around.
It's exciting storylines. It's exciting. The drama series. It's a mixture of both urban and rural scenes. I know two of the films will be shot from in Gqeberha, some parts of it, and some will be shot in rural areas. They have not yet identified a community in which they want to film, telling the stories of challenges that face social ills that face society. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to get into the detail of that script, but I know the other production will speak to issues of it will also be shot in Gqeberha and in Case Kamau, looking at the scenes and the beautiful landscape that the village has to offer, and it tells a story of how one pastor dies, and then there is a suspicion of whether it is the wife that has killed the pastor, or is it the girlfriend, or who exactly is it? And so the suspense lies there. But what is exciting up to us as a province is that in all the storylines, in all the drama series that will be told, they will tell the story of the province. They will bring out the beauty of the province, but they will also tell a closer story of how people in the Eastern Cape live and converse around each other, and deal with some of the social ills that communities face, that don't only speak to the province but speak to our everyday lives as a people. And we're particularly pleased that they will first start looking at talent in the province. And when they start announcing in terms of when there will be auditions, we will then keep the public updated so that the talent that is in the province is able to take advantage of what these films have to offer. But I can tell you, Andy, it's exciting. It is an exciting time for the province. We are all excited, and we're hoping that these films will really pave the way. And the MEC was very frank to them to say, you only have one chance to do this, and you have to do it right, because everyone in the province is looking up to you so that we get ourselves back there. So if we get this one right, I am pretty sure we are going to have many coming into the province.
Excellent. Very exciting news indeed. Thank you so much. That was spokesperson for the Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture, MEC, Busisiwe Jamsane Mantashe, speaking to us about 3 productions on the cards for the Eastern Cape.